What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be working on a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. It's an iconic car, been in a lot of movies. Oops, I don't want to say nothing, but we're going to be restoring this thing. So let's get into today's video. Alright, so we got a 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. Needs quite a bit of work. As you can see, we're going to be doing some wiring to it. We're going to be upgrading and fixing a lot of the body work and paint to make it look right, but it has all the right stuff. Shelby lights in the back, has a body kit on it. You know, pretty much like the car like Gone on 60 Seconds. It's pretty much the car we got here. Very iconic car. I love this car. Can't wait to work on it. We're gonna be obviously doing some motor work. The motor has been rebuilt, which is nice, clean. We're gonna clean up all this engine bay. We're gonna be upgrading the brake system to a new upgraded wheelwood system, front and rear. So I can't wait to show you guys. Also, the electrical, it has no electric, as you can see. It's been all ripped off. We're going to be putting a new wiring harness. We're also going to be doing some upholstery as well. As you can see, you've probably seen better days. There's nothing. It's pretty much gutted inside here. We're going to be putting a new cluster, pretty much getting this thing vamped up to the really nice and drivable. Fixing the gaps, which is on these cars, you know, with the body kits, not that great. So we're fixing the gaps, making this look right, getting it ready for paint. Brakes for sure, it needs them, but I'm really excited for this one. So we're gonna get this cleaned up, maybe knock out all the mechanical stuff first, maybe start with the wiring, then from there we can do the brake system, and then just get it, I think, functional, up and running, and then finish the pretty work, and that'll be the last thing. So should be getting into a bay so we can start tearing into this thing. Let's go. Alright guys, so we gathered pretty much all the parts for the 67 Mustang. We got all the wheelwood kit in here, front and rear, 6-piston, 4-piston rear, all the brake lines, everything we need. So we're gonna get this Jeep out of here shortly, get this thing out, and then from there we can pull the Mustang, which is right over here, and she's in dire need of some love. So we're gonna start with that mechanical and get all the brakes, everything upgraded, so we'll get this thing in shortly. All right guys, so we got a little update on the 67 Mustang. We installed the wheelwood. Let me show you what we got going on here with the wheelwood. 6 pistons, nice. Pretty much kind of like the same setup as my Mustang, which I love these brakes. Really nice finish. I mean, pretty much they look so good, like you don't even want to go drive them, because then all this paint, all this is gonna come off. But look how it look, everything fit really nice. We made all the brackets for the lines, got everything all secured. Same with the back, you know, pretty much same setup. How to split everything, got the new brake lines. Right now what we're gonna do, we put the fitting in here, but we're gonna go ahead and fix the lines. We replace this bracket here so it can be secured to the rear end. We got a little visit from the customer-ish. Tell me your thoughts. How do you feel? ¿Cómo te sientes mirando el carro aquí?
Pues ya valió pito.
Ya valió pito. Sí, valió pito means different ways. Valió pito good way, and valió pito the bad way. So.
Nah, it's been a long journey, you know. I just want to drive it, so you guys are doing a great job, and appreciate all you do. You got me covered.
I got you covered. There you go. See, it's cool, you know, to have Ish come down and kind of. I like that when customers come down, kind of see their projects and kind of see how everything is going, because I want them to be part of the journey and kind of how everything's working. So it's cool for him to come down and kind of see, you know, everything being put on the car, and just to see his face, like he's like, yeah, man, I can't wait to drive it.
Excited.
He says he wants to race Oscar for Pink Slips.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yours too.
Mine too? Oh, okay. 3-way fucking race. You know, see who wins. And you hear him, he says, I'll take both. He's already confident, you know. I know TJ got me, but come on, like, give me some credit. I'll have a little nitrous just in case, you know. But
I got my chanclas ready.
You got the chanclas ready to go. Look at, he has his work boots today, but
yeah. Working right now. I'm on the clock.
He's on his clock. He'll bring his chanclas. We'll even race in chanclas. So if I lose, he says he's gonna race me down this drag strip with chanclas and see who wins. So we'll wait to see that happen, but not yet. But we're gonna continue buttoning this thing up. We still have quite a bit of stuff to do. We got wiring, we got some interior stuff, so it's gonna be a good little process to put together. But we'll go ahead and take care of it. So let's get back to working on this car. All right, guys. So we got everything bolted and bled on the Mustang, 67 Mustang wheelwood kit. We went ahead and did the 6 pistons, 4 piston rear. We had a little trouble with the proportion valve, but got that all situated. But you know, it's not running a booster, so it's all power brakes or manual brakes. So everything bolted up really nice. Really happy with that. So now we're moving on to the next step, which is the wiring. So we're starting to lay all the dynamat throughout the whole car floor. As you can see, the roof, getting that all ready. Sam is gonna have some fun with this wiring. I mean, it's pretty much American Auto Wire, which is a good kit. It has everything you need. But if you look at it right here, I mean, it just looks like a pile, a real pile of wires, you know? There's lots and lots of stuff. But what's cool, it comes with all the connectors, everything you're gonna need to get everything wired up correctly. So that's the next step. We're going to proceed to do this. We'll get the wheels on this so we can get it rolling. Hopefully, I think the next step would be get it all wired up, get it all up and running nice. And then from there, we can move into the beautifying of it and getting it painted. So be ready to roll out of here. So Sam is going to have fun. It looks like spaghetti back there, but he loves doing that.
Meanwhile,
that one looks insane. Oh, it's a 67.
Yeah, that's that Eleanor.
Who is that?
Can we say that now still?
I was gonna say they're gonna come after you for saying that.
We should name it something
Dude,
else.
this thing looks gangster.
Okay, right?
Damn.
We had, so basically we got it, customer brought it in, had another shop kind of do it, but the gaps were not right, so we started fixing the gaps, kind of like just making it right, because
Did you
obviously
put any of the body pieces on there?
yeah, we had to like fit everything on here. We still gonna have to, we kind of moved everything around to kind of get everything fitted right. We're gonna reshoot it, you know, but because it was done somewhere else and he didn't like it. Yeah. So we're gonna give it the treatment that it needs. But this car, dude, like,
I know, I saw it coming in, I'm like,
you're like, you know, the one thing it needs under there though, it needs
what is it running right now?
it's the original, you know, but it needs like,
Needs an engine.
You know, it's clean, you know, but
it's clean,
but it would be ideal if it had a Coyote song
Needs an engine.
or a 2JZ song
Yeah, something cool.
or RV song.
The RB26 swap would
There you
probably
go.
be ideal.
Ideal, right? But see, on these cars, you'll notice, like, I think it'll be here when you drop yours off, is that the body on this is different. So like the body, this quarter panel, is a lot longer, as you can see.
Yeah.
So it gives you a different slope. You know what I mean? But I mean, yours. I mean, once we do it, do we know color yet, or we'll get to that?
I don't want to spoil it. I have like
You
three
got a
different
couple of
colorways.
pictures?
I have like 3 colorways that I want to do.
Okay.
But I mean, all we have to do is pull the engine, and we're ready. 'Cause we're gonna give it to you like without the engine.
So we're gonna do engine bay, all that?
Yeah, so we'll spray the whole base. And I also was talking to
Are we gonna do some
interior.
shave any engine bay stuff? Or?
Yeah. We want to clean it up. I want it to look super nice.
Okay. All right, so the guys have been putting a lot of work on this thing, got it all masked up and body work. As you remember, the gaps on this thing were not that great. Previous shop that had done the work didn't get everything aligned right, and probably aftermarket parts. And these cars, to begin with, never came perfect. So what we did is we pretty much did all the body work on this door and a little bit of alignment on the fenders to get the gaps how it should. So you can see now the gaps are all nice and even throughout. We don't want to mess with the GT 350 stripe that's already been painted on there, so we don't have to mess with that. We're going to mask it with fine line, make sure that's all masked up. We'll be able to shoot our base sealer and then clear all the way up to the fenders. Little stuff that that has on the front we'll go ahead and take care of. But the one thing is it's close to getting done, and that's the big thing. We already did, like we said, all the mechanical on it. So now it's up to Richard to do his part. But these gaps are looking crispy, looking really good. So Ismael is going to be really happy once he gets this car back and gets to enjoy it for the summer. So I'll let Richard get everything mixed up and get this thing into paint. Good morning, y'all. Richard did his thing. Let's go show you the Mustang, how it turned out. Ooh, show! Richard does it again, man. This thing looks like glass, and I'm right there.
Hello, good morning.
Richard's just always laying down that wet, looking really good. Now you can see it painted. Look at those jams, nice and crispy. This was the stripe I was talking about. We masked and then just re-clear coated. Looks really, really good. And the other side as well. Man, dude, this thing is just like looking down. Looks like laser straight. Customer's gonna be really, really happy. Get that gapping all the way down. So we'll let this cure over the weekend, pull it out on Monday, and then we can proceed to do the next finishing steps, which is upholstery. Can't wait for you guys to see that, so we'll see you. All right, guys, so we got the Mustang set up here so we can do the interior on this thing. One thing we're gonna be doing is carpet, as you can see. We're gonna be doing the headliner. We already dynamited for sound, so it sounds nice and solid. We're gonna be doing the headliner. One thing that we're gonna probably run into is there's a roll cage in here, and the headliner has bows, so it's gonna be a little bit harder to kind of put them together and fit everything, but we should be okay. We got everything. We have a headliner kit we're gonna install with the bows, and also there's like a center console that goes right up there, carpet and everything for it. So Juanito's gonna be putting in some work. I'll be helping him, but time to do some upholstery. All right, guys, so we got the overhead console that goes in the Mustang. Got all the chrome for the seals for the windshield. Got all the rubbers, bunch of parts, visor clips. I think also we got new visors and everything for this thing. So this is a kit. We like to do it ourselves, but the kits obviously they're mass produced and they're, you know, they've had them for a while, so this should be good. But the one thing that it comes all wrinkled, so we're gonna put it out in the sun, get the wrinkles out before Juanito does his job. Juanito,
I made
¿ese Mustang qué? ¿Pelada, fácil?
pues no tan pelada, pues, ni tan fácil, pero sí.
¿Sí?
Me voy a chingar.
Falta más, falta menos.
Falta más, falta menos.
Alright guys, so now that we have the headliner installed, Juanito did a great job, got the console up there. We were kind of worried about the roll cage not fitting, but we were able to fit it very close to, you can see, to the roll cage, but it cleared. That's all that matters. But when you do this type of headliner, you have to wrap the headliner material into the channel, into the glass channel. So you want to make sure you put the glass in right away. So luckily got a buddy from AG Glass getting the glass put in. We already put the front one in with the clips for the molding. Now we're going to be installing the rear. These has clips built in. You put the clips in here, and that's what retains the molding. So we're going to get the back glass installed. That'll hold the headline and everything in. As you can see here, this is where we wrap the material over it. Once it's put in, this will be tight, watertight. So that's what we want, so we can finish up the rest of the interior. Get some seats in this thing. Alright guys, so we have a couple things to finish up on the Mustang. We're going to start putting in the interior panels onto the front here. Because it has the roll cage here in the way, this is the quarter panel piece that we're going to have to trim and give a little relief cut for the roll bar, the Shelby roll bar. And then from there we can start putting the rest of it together. We'll wait to put the carpet in because we're going to be in and out of this thing. We don't want to mess up the carpet. Antoine's starting to cut and buff the paint. He's doing the cut process now. Once we got pretty much everything done, we'll go ahead and do the final cut and buff on this thing and get this thing looking like glass. So first things first, let's cut out a panel. All right, so here's the problem we are facing with. This is supposed to be flush with that and the roll bars here. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a relief cut right here where I kind of marked it. That'll allow the bar to come forward, and then we can put our rest of our parts. So we'll start cutting that out. So to put together the doors on these Mustangs, there's 3 components that go on this. It's the roof rail seals. There's the inner, which goes right into the edge of this. Then you got the outer, that's like the channel that's on that piece, or the rubber. And then you have the beauty one that goes on the outside. That's this little piece here that goes right onto the drip rail. So this thing has had other bodywork done, so they covered some of the holes. We're gonna have to drill those out, mark them, and then we can continue to put on that piece. Hey, Tweezy putting in that work. How's it going?
Good.
What do you got left on it? How many, you already did the 3-step or?
We did the other half and then got the quarter panel and the hood or roof left, and then we're done, I think.
Yeah? Have it done today?
Yeah. Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe. I love that. Love that enthusiasm. Alright guys, so I want to give you a little update on the Mustang. We have the rear door panels installed. We cut and fit the Shelby roll cage into it. Got these back panels on and the vents. Now we can start putting in the carpet kit. We're going to go ahead and put some additional padding at the bottom. We went ahead and put some sound deadening throughout the whole thing. The kit does come with some padding, but doesn't really make it fit nice, so we put a little bit extra padding there so we can glue it. You want to make sure you put glue on both sides, kind of let it air out, and then you can start kind of folding the carpet in. So we'll have the carpet done, make the holes. Hopefully we get these seats put in and finish off with the door panels and all the other little accessories we got on this thing, but it's coming together really good. All right, one finished up putting on the carpet. We're going to start assembling the back. The back seats assembled already. You can see this piece. It's a couple brackets, and you have to make sure you get everything aligned. You can see this whole back piece is on. Now it's on to putting on the back seat. So the back seat, pretty simple pad. It's gonna slide over these hooks right onto that. Then from the bottom gets a couple screws. The back one just kind of slides up into these hooks. So let's get this thing on. Guys, so we're assembling the back. I think Sam's sleeping. It ain't no sleeping on the job. Hey, no sleeping on the job.
Yeah, fuck you.
Hey, you zip tied your hands up there to think you were sleeping?
Oh, yeah.
Pretend you're working?
I did a rope so I could tie my hands up.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You
Put some
fucking
zip ties on there.
cocksucker. Get out of here. Son of a bitch.
Hey, you working or?
I never work. They'll pay. This is pay enough to work here.
Hey, say you love Mustangs. You do
Yeah,
this with your
fuck
eyes
you.
closed.
No, yeah, I like to get paid though, you know.
I got a bag of peanuts.
Yeah, shit. The bag of peanuts ain't getting it anymore.
So we got the back area all assembled. Next is putting in the seat belts before we drop in the seats. Get a couple bolts in here and get them all strapped in. We're actually using the original seat belts, which is pretty cool. We're gonna get these bolted up, and then we can bolt on those puppies right here. Now that we got it in the holes, we're gonna lift the car up, get it bolted up. All right, guys, so we're on our final touches. H1 did a great job. He went ahead and polished this thing. His favorite color, he says, is black.
Yep.
And he just loves doing
Love
that.
it.
So if you
Plus
guys-
ceramic.
and ceramic.
Ceramic,
So, but this thing came out really nice. I mean, look at that, just like glass. Got all the finishing touches on this thing. You know, got the stereo retro sound installed, full interior, everything working. Engine is really nice. Nice, you know, traditional. Customer saying that maybe he might throw in a 5-speed later once he has more fun, but really nice engine, nice and clean. What we see these cars, like, you know, obviously gone in 60 seconds, the Eleanor, all that, and to be able to work on this and, you know, get this finish is really nice. So this is gonna be a Mustang, 67 Mustang, and we have another Mustang we're gonna be working on, which is TJ's Mustang with the RB swap. So that's the next one in line. Let's pull her out, see her in the sun. Alright, so this thing's coming out. It's looking so nice in the sun. Here's the next Mustang we're going to be working on, TJ's. This was on its way home. Alright guys, so Mustang's on its way home. Came out really good. Everybody put in a lot of work. It's a work of art. So if you guys like the video, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification button for new up-to-date videos. And here at SOS Customz, got you covered. Peace.